is the key component to
Of
building
everything.
a base of any level of success.
Yep.
How do you get that? You get that from the raw emotion you generate into other people. So it's like you're making these songs as your therapy. Let it be other people's therapy as well.
Welcome to the worst show, 'cause it's the worst show. Yeah. Okay, cue it.
What's up, guys? This is Kyle, the worst. And as always, I got my host, Moon. You like
Mr.
that?
Bully.
You like that I didn't call you fuck Terrence for once? Are you with us? You
He
need
ain't here,
CPR?
bro.
I think you need CPR. You need CPR?
Let
It's
him-
like reciprocity.
let him breathe.
Yeah, I stand by that. Anyways, hey, this is a special episode. This is very, very, very special. This is the 10th episode. Y'all said we couldn't, and we did it. Nobody actually said
Yeah,
we
I don't
couldn't,
think
but hey,
Somebody said it to us. People definitely thought it, probably.
hey, we're extremely thankful for all of you guys for tuning in, subscribing. We're at like 131 subscribers, which doesn't sound like much compared to the millions that other people have, but I mean, it's just dedication and consistency at this point, and we appreciate your support. So, without further ado, we're gonna let the guest of honor introduce
As soon as he gets off
himself.
his fucking phone.
What's up? What's up? My name is Jay Rector. I'm subscribing.
Oh,
132 subscribers, actually.
132.
Does it say 132? I could be lying.
You could be right. I gotta
Jay's not
refresh.
even subscribed to my
132. 132.
YouTube. Oh, it's crazy.
You're not
I'm
even
here.
subscribed to his YouTube, and you just subscribed to ours.
Yeah, yeah.
That's an honor.
It's out.
An honor,
I know
mate.
I'm subscribed to you.
Should we do a little dance party for the celebration? Honestly, I just want to see Terrence twerk. Could you? Yeah. Yeah. Episode 10.
You just gotta break it down, you know
Those
what
are
I'm
some
saying?
sick moves.
Yeah. You
I've
take
been-
those
I've
out
been
on the dance
practicing.
floor?
I didn't know you had it in you.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Jeez. How
I
do you
keep 'em
keep them
locked
off
up.
of you?
Shake it out.
Very easily.
You gotta shake it out.
Naturally.
You always say the funny shit whenever I'm taking a drink of something. Like you want me to spit up on you.
I kind of do. I like it. Except that first time.
That first time you were kind of put off by it.
Yeah, it was very off-putting. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing that we did it in front of another guest or whatever. But wait, did you actually introduce yourself, or did you just?
Not officially.
All right, let's
My
get
name
the
is
intro.
Jay Rector. I make music, and I do everything from idea to distribution. I like to consider myself an artist, producer, songwriter. I'm trying to sing more, so I could be considered a singer too. I'm trying to do it all.
Why haven't you started singing? Like, what's kept you back from singing?
I've been singing.
I mean, why'd you say it like that then if you've been singing?
I haven't put out a lot of singing stuff.
Why not?
There's more on Paradise because I've been trying to get it down first
Okay.
before I start. You know,
They got auto-tune, right? You could just.
that's not something I believe in.
You don't believe in auto-tune?
No, I'm just kidding. I use
I was
it
gonna say. I
sometimes.
think even like Jason Derulo uses auto-tune.
Jason Derulo.
T-Pain doesn't need auto-tune at all,
Not at all.
and he just was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stand
What
out."
the fuck
and just
is that?
go
Have you
all in
seen
with
his
that.
tiny desk?
He
No, I
is.
haven't.
He's a beautiful, gorgeous.
You've never seen
singer.
the T-Pain tiny desk?
No,
You
link me. I love Tiny Desk too. That's one thing I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's next on my list.
I just want to do it for an artist, like just do a random one somewhere.
Oh,
Dude, we
that's
could
Pornhub.
even like all of us could do something to figure out, something to make like a Tiny Desk
Yeah,
type of situation
fuck. In
right here.
I've always
Mhm.
wanted to do one like outdoors though, kind of like that Young Thug.
Yeah.
Now a word from our sponsors. He's got to show you the video so you know that it's actually T-Pain. Because you're not going to believe this shit.
Start singing, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got the soul in him.
That's all you get right now. Just a
You
tip.
I'll
know
watch
me.
it. I'm gonna watch it.
Just a tip.
That's solid though.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't expect that because
No,
he
Because of
uses
the auto-tune.
auto-tune
It was
so
a
much.
strategy.
Yeah.
It was all a strategy to
That was
his
like
work.
his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, did you just drink that one water? You're taking my water right now. That's all right. I'll share whatever with you till the day I die. Even a coffin.
Dude, I'm so thirsty. It's been a long day.
Facts. All right.
Yeah,
Let's get to
Terrence,
it.
you are thirsty.
Shut your ass up, man.
Without further delay,
I wish I could do that.
Let's get into it.
big old legs over here can't cross
All right,
like
so-
this.
Oh, big body.
Jay has an album out,
Yes.
and it is called.
Paradise.
Tell us a little more about Paradise.
Paradise is a album that I created with the band Ant Hill Cinema, and it is alternative. We used a live band for everything. No trap sounds, no pop shit, none of that. Getting down to our souls for the love of music, trying to go against the grain and do shit different because that's my favorite way to do it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
How
Thank
many
you.
what's the number of albums now? Where you at?
Just you, not.
Just
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
I got Reflections, Think Less, Feel More, Summer Nights, Paradise. So I got 4 out.
Hell
Right
yeah.
now.
Already working on the 5th one, right?
Yep. Yep.
That's
I actually am. I have a few tracks. I might have sent a few to you. I know I showed you that one that was really deep.
Yeah.
The one
Oh,
that
it's
made
gonna
me-
be. Is it gonna be on the next one?
I'm thinking about it.
dope. Do it. What's the thought about it? What are you questioning?
It's a very like touchy subject.
It's very raw.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
bearing
Like
it all. It's very vulnerable.
it's like the most sad song I've ever made, and it talks about my brother who passed away and stuff that I battled through high school and outside of high school, and then a little bit more of a fresh subject too that's a little too touchy for me. Just really authentic and something a part of my story that's really sad, I think. And I'm just too it's too fresh for me to decide if it's going on something or not yet. But I want to tell more of my story cuz most of the time
People
it's just
want to hear that.
it's just been like a vibe most of the time. Like I just want to make something that feels good, or something that you can drive to or turn up to, like whatever.
That's why I was so excited that you dropped your last little 3-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so damn excited about that because
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah. And like now too, like I was telling you, like these past couple weeks, I've been like focusing on like my mental health and like my soul and my body. And I don't feel most of those things anymore.
Yeah.
Still have some, but I'm internally like,
You're consciously like battling them. Like you're
Yeah.
not just running from them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm facing everything I'm going through right now, and I feel better that I'm facing things instead of taking other routes to avoid them, like I have done in the past
Yeah.
a lot.
Bad habits.
Yeah, and I talk about that shit in that song too.
Yeah.
So
I feel like whenever you think about making a song, like what is the song that makes you go, this is why and this is what I want to put out? Like, because you say you're hesitant to put that one out, but if it's the most relatable to you, it's probably going to be the most relatable to others, and like that's what changes people's lives at some point.
yeah, and that's what Terrence was telling me, and that's why I put out that 3-pack, because previously, like I was just saying, I avoid all those types of things.
Yeah.
Like I make those types of songs basically just for like therapy for myself.
Yeah.
So I can like get it off my chest and
Yeah. You described it to
Like-
me as like, because you felt like it was what you needed to hear.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I like having you around, talking to you and shit. Like everybody else is like, yo, drop this hit that'll turn up in the club or whatever. And that's what I always listen to. Cause I'm like, shit, like people are gonna
Yeah.
fuck with this. But
That shit always dies though.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
That
people
shit
grow
is
up.
temporary. That shit isn't. Songs like that aren't timeless.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about creating super fans, which is the key component to
Of
building
everything.
a base of
Mhm.
any level of success,
Yep.
how do you get that? You get that from the raw emotion you generate
Yeah.
into other people. So it's like you're making these songs as your therapy. Let it be other people's therapy as well.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
And
But one thing that I struggle with that too is, are you like a firm believer in like The Secret or like the law of attraction?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes I'm scared that I'm gonna manifest more of that.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to want to release it and have 10 other minds think about that.
yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
But that's something that I'm like, I talked to my sister about that because a lot of the things that I had put out, I'll listen back and be like, oh my God, like that happened like 6 months after I put it out. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And like, so I'm,
It's kind of like thoughts become things.
yeah, dude, it's a battle
Yeah.
because that's what I'm battling most right now. When I go into the studio and I try to make something, I'm like, if I'm being raw with my emotion, that thought goes through my head and I can't finish the song. And then I try to make something that's like turn up to, you know, at least generate some creativity to maybe make the rest of the other one later. But it stops me from it. So like right now, this past like 2 weeks, I have like 5 songs that I just got like a hook and a first verse
Yeah.
and that's it.
You just can't bring yourself to finish
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's-
But I'm trying to get better about it. But I know that like regardless, it's these songs gotta be made regardless of what it creates.
yeah.
Because it could still help
Yeah, and
somebody
it's-
and shit like that.
It
you
can
know?
help you too.
Yeah,
it's
for
And
sure.
It's like
if it's your therapy.
yeah.
it's like even if it doesn't resonate with like as many people as like you want it to, I feel like the people that it will resonate to are you're gonna help them.
Yeah.
So it's like it might not reach a lot of ears, but like the ears that it does reach are gonna like feel that.
Right. And
I
that's
feel
like,
that's what it should be all about.
yeah. Somebody said one time, like, it doesn't matter how many people hear it, but if it reaches that one person that's going to take it in and really
Yeah.
resonate with it, that's
And it's
all that
worth it.
matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah,
It's about how many people feel it.
for sure.
That's what I wanted to say earlier. It's like whenever you just thought about making like the club turn up songs or whatever, and I was saying like those songs are
They don't
those songs
last.
aren't timeless. Yeah, they aren't timeless.
Yeah.
It's like those songs always die off. There's always going to be a next hit
Mhm.
big song,
Yeah.
and like people are fans of the song. They aren't fans of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you want people that are going to be like fans of you and like support you
Yeah.
instead
Exactly.
of like just this one song. That's why TikTok is such a stupid place. It's like the sounds that people use in TikTok,
Mhm.
they only use them because they're popular. They don't even know that artist.
Yeah.
And that shit,
And
They
it-
don't give a shit about
yeah, that shit is wild to me.
Yeah. That goes back to the same thing. People make those types of songs
Mhm.
because it's a trend.
Yeah,
Because it's trending on TikTok. So you're going to make something like it so you can trend on TikTok.
yeah.
But that shit don't matter.
It's a
Like,
vicious cycle.
yeah.
and it's a creative. It's a complicated place for creatives in the music industry because you do want something that's going to gain the attention of masses
Right.
as fast as possible,
Mm-hmm.
but as quickly as it goes up, that's how fast it can go back down.
Yeah,
And so focusing on that long term, which I mean, you've already made a lot of songs,
Mhm.
so you understand that you're in it for a long period of time.
Yeah.
It's not just this one song's gonna get you there. Like you're
Yeah.
grinding your ass off. You're working hard.
perfect example is Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect example is Russ.
Yeah. Russ was fucking out there doing it,
dropping
a song.
albums and albums
Yeah.
and albums and songs and
It
songs.
was like I think
before
he dropped
actually
like
blew
a
up.
single a week for a year or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
It's just
I mean,
crazy.
That method, in my opinion, is like the most tried and true method from music
Consistency.
to video production. Like Casey Neistat, he made a vlog every day for like over a year,
A long time,
and
dude.
within that point or period of time, like he went up 500,000
Yeah,
subscribers,
and they were all quality videos. Like
Yeah.
the effort didn't lack in any of them. Like
And that's like what everything takes is just like quality and consistency.
yeah.
persistence,
Yeah.
patience, and discipline.
It's finding that equal balance in between it so that
Mhm.
you got both down. You know what you can do, you know what works, and creating that consistently.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hell yeah.
And that's just one thing with creating too, like whatever it is, you have to create consistently, you know, whether it's releasing or not, you
Yeah.
have to create consistently to stay on that motivational spark.
Yeah,
or
kind of like you got to ride that wave.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, we're all creators here, so I'm sure we all feel like we all get in those slumps where, like, we just kind of fall out of it.
For sure.
And, like, when you do try to get back into it, it just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
But, like, that's normal whenever I'm like, fuck. And, like, I get so frustrated with myself because it's like, why isn't this working like it used to?
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, the most frustrating thing ever. And then it's like, that's when I just close the laptop and, like, go do something else or go
Yep.
watch YouTube. And it's
Yep.
so easy to just give up in a
Yeah.
sense. But it's definitely not what you should do as a creator. You kind of got to push through it so you
Yeah.
can get yourself back into, like, that.
But it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's like in moderation, kind of.
Yeah.
I've always wondered like what it would be like to always be on, to always like to get your habits down so packed that you like your mental health is taken care of so that you're not ever getting tired of this. Like you've created that equal balance. You
Mhm.
know that even like, cause like being burnt out in a sense, you take a break.
Yeah.
Understanding what point you'll start to feel burnt out and just immediately going into a break.
Mhm.
So that break probably is going to be needed less.
Yeah.
So you can recover quicker and bounce back on, and you like just going back and forth with that so that
Mhm.
it's basically like you're always on.
Yeah.
I was kind of in that cycle for a while. I'm not sure. I know when I started at 17, I would literally I would get home from school, straight to the computer. It would be like 4 a.m. I'll get like 2 hours of sleep, go to school and shit like that. And I was in that cycle of like consistency, and because I sucked at first. Like I was terrible.
Yeah.
Just like everything
like
that
anything,
anybody
yeah.
does, like you're not good at first. And but I was in that cycle, and I feel like getting in that cycle burns you out so fast.
Yeah.
Like, and not always, but when you're not putting things first, like eating, sleeping,
Yeah.
doing
gotta
those
have a
certain
healthy balance
things
of
that
it.
take care of you, I don't know. That's
That's
don't
definitely-
get too burnt out. Take time
Yeah.
for yourself.
Yeah.
Everything comes from within you. Like
Yeah.
it starts inside of you.
Yeah.
So like to overlook that inside is detrimental in all
Yeah,
aspects for,
for
sure.
sure. And that's like one thing with nowadays. I feel like the older generation of people that were forced to like put your fucking head to the dirt and just fucking work. Like it's
Those
a
are some
different world
bars.
now.
Take a mental note. Those are bars.
It's locked in.
Yeah.
But that whole generation of put your head to the dirt and like work yourself to the bone, or that like 2 generations after that or however many, and we're all realizing, oh, when you do that, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like people like us, especially creatives, like we want to enjoy life,
Yeah.
right?
You want to enjoy the creations that you're making.
Right.
And when that is your life, like
Yeah.
fuck, it's gotta be important.
Yeah.
No, I totally get
You
it.
gotta have that balance.
It's just hard to do.
It is.
Especially like when you're just like a when you're a creator and you're trying to get somewhere and like you want it so bad, it's easy to overwork
Eats
yourself.
at you.
Yeah, it's easy to overwork yourself too.
Yeah. I let that happen often.
Yeah, and that's when you get in those slumps.
Yep.
That are just so terribly fucking hard to get out of.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm kind of in one right now too.
Yeah, no, I
I'm-
definitely am.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'm in one right now, but all for good reasons.
Yeah, I've been in one for a while now, just with like creating, like just with like everything. Because I haven't been to the gym in months.
It's
Are we
the
bringing this up
number-
again?
It's the number one.
Are we bringing this
reason.
up again? Go to the gym,
I
motherfucker.
ain't been in a while, bro.
You need
Oh, changing battery.
just restarting it.
Oh.
Because these cameras only last 30 minutes at a time.
Crazy.
You said you were looking at gyms.
Yeah.
The fuck happened?
I don't know. I just haven't been. It's just not.
Did you
I
get
don't.
one? Did you
No.
get a membership?
Not yet.
But you got a gym at your.
Yeah, like whenever I do go again, I'm going to this gym. It's just like the other day, I thought about the gym and I got excited, and I haven't felt like that way in a while. And I just don't want to go until like I feel like excited to go to the gym again.
You're
I
not
feel
gonna-
like that's something that's like you wait for the perfect time,
Yeah.
but the perfect time is like now.
the
Yeah.
perfect
You know
time
what I'm
is
saying?
after you've gone to the gym,
Yeah.
because that's when you actually feel good from the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. No, I definitely get. Yeah. You guys are right. You guys are both right.
And I know where you're
I
coming
do the
from as
same
well.
thing as
Yeah.
you, like with a lot of things too. So like, I
Yeah.
feel you, but
It's just, I don't know. It's like I just haven't had that desire
mhm.
to get up and go to the gym. So I
Maybe-
just haven't been.
maybe going
Well,
will
kind of
re-spark
like
the desire.
It might.
Hey, quit being a bitch and go to the fucking gym.
You
Suck
fucking
my
bitch.
dick, bro. You go to the fucking gym at 8 a.m. and go to the sauna, and then be like, oh, post a picture. What's this sweat look like? Shut up, pussy.
That is a creative exercise.
Shut up, man.
I do that on purpose for
It's
other
a
people
creative
to think.
exercise. Shut up, bitch.
He's just mad because I'm coming up with new ways to help other people. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Truth hurts, Terrence.
This man is just he's on camera now, so he's trying to make it look like he's some like super influential like savant of our fucking.
Kyle is a superstar, bro.
He's definitely not. He's not shit.
yeah,
He's starting to get a big head about himself. So it's like somebody's got to humble him, and you coming in here and saying this Kyle's a superstar. He doesn't need that shit. He needs to be humbled.
This is coming from a place where the very first episode we filmed, I was fucking sweating because I was anxious and had anxiety.
Pussy.
But here we are.
I'm just kidding.
We're doing well. I'm living life. You're living life. We all hit slumps.
We're humans,
Yeah, we are humans, and
except me.
this guy's a fucking
I'm a
alien.
fucking robot.
it's like on that downhill thing that we were talking about. Sometimes it feels like you're not on a hill. You just had a shovel and you start digging yourself
Mm-hmm.
into the dirt.
Yeah.
But the longer you stay digging that dirt, it's harder. It's
Also-
gonna
Deeper
get.
you're gonna go.
Also, another thing is
That's the fucking slump. That's
another
the
thing is
slump.
like my job is like so physically demanding. It's like when I do get off work, I'm like legitimately just tired,
Yeah.
which is like not like the best excuse because like I used to do that shit all the time,
Mm-hmm.
but like this job is different, bro. Like I'm
No, I feel
outside.
you.
I'm outside all
We
day.
outside.
That's what.
From 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. I am outside
yeah.
Bro,
in the sun. It's ass.
that I worked at the plumbing supply company over here, and like my job was to load the trucks, and it consisted of having like those 21-foot steel beams that were like an inch to 6 inches
Yeah.
in width, and the inch to 2 inches ones I would just have to carry them. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they're just so unbalanced on a forklift and shit.
Yeah.
So I was doing that shit. I feel you. I
It's
get it.
ass.
But
Mhm.
the circle is you go to the gym, and that's going to build your endurance to be able to produce, like, be better in that and feel less tired whenever you go to work.
That's
too.
kind of what I was thinking too. Like, as bad as you don't want to, maybe pushing through just one day and seeing how you feel when you get home, you know?
Just drive to
Dog
the gym.
shit tired.
Just drive to the gym.
Dude,
Don't
I
even
saw
gotta go.
something
Driving
about
to the gym
somebody
after
talking
work.
about.
It's bad. It'd be bad for them people in there. Be
Like stinky?
Yeah, I'd be sweating my dick off, bro. I started to like not sweat today, and I was like, I'm gonna die soon. I was like, I know I'm so
dehydrated
Yeah.
as fuck.
Do you drink
bad.
enough water?
Yeah, I have like a half gallon. I literally had like 3 or 4 of those today.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hydration is not the thing then.
it's not.
It's
'cause
not
my
the
piss is
issue.
Still neon.
I used to be
bad.
so up on my hydration, like drinking a gallon just to drink a gallon of water.
Yeah,
And now I'm back down to like, I'm
I
lucky
drink a
if I
shit ton of
get
water.
3 glasses. And I love the lack of flavor of water.
yeah.
The lack of
I
flavor.
love water. It's just like getting up to fucking pour a glass doesn't appeal to me, so
Just
I
get
can
in.
relate.
Get one of these things. I fill this up and I put it on my nightstand every night
Really?
because I wake up around like 3 or 4 and then I
Chug it?
this bitch. Yeah.
Down that motherfucker.
See, I will, before I go to bed, I'll fill up a glass of water, put it in my bathroom, so whenever I wake up, go pee, I can drink that water. I always just hit my vape first.
It's just like,
It's
man
fucked.
like strategically places glasses of water in his route to the bathroom.
One's in the
I
bathroom.
can't.
One's like outside
Yeah.
the bathroom, like
I
drinking
feel
them
like
on the
that's
way.
smart. Being proactive rather than reactive.
Like,
right?
why have to go fill up a cup of water in the middle of the night when you could fill it up before bed and place 3 on the way to the bathroom?
One on the
Right.
nightstand, one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen.
Yeah, you wake up in the middle of the night, you
You
go
gotta work
piss.
smarter, not harder.
Yeah, and when you go to go pee in the middle of the night, you drink your water first, then you just piss in the glass. Now you got water for the morning.
Oh my god.
What? I don't understand.
I'm seeing your vision, Kyle, but
It's sterile, and I like the taste.
Yeah, dodgeball, nice. Snail.
oh shit.
You're better than that.
I gotta do like, I don't know how much it is, but I got like a water bottle that's like this tall, and I'll drink.
Steel?
No,
Oh.
one of those core waters,
Oh, yeah.
the big motherfucker.
Big.
I love
Yeah,
core
yeah,
water,
that's
bro.
I drank a
Really?
full
Yeah, I
one.
love core water.
I don't know what it is. I
And
saw
essential.
7.4 talking about perfect pH level
Yeah.
and shit, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm with that.
the pussy gonna be right.
Just don't eat strawberries.
Please don't. I will die.
No, what's that? Starts with an A. It's not Aquafina.
Fuck that shit.
Avion.
Anal.
Avion. Oh, with the red. Or- Am
Yeah.
I right?
Dude, that's my favorite water ever. And it's good and good for you. Because it's spring water.
I love spring water. Natural spring water.
It's the best water for you.
Yeah.
It's an E. Evian. Or something like that.
I have no
No,
clue y'all are
it's
talking about.
it's an
Is
A.
it A?
Look it up. I don't know.
I'm going to.
Look,
I'm curious.
I want to talk more about your album too. What?
Okay, we'll get into that.
Okay.
After I look up this water.
I gotta
It's
check this
at
out.
Avion. Avion water. Atari water.
All right, let's see if I'm right.
What's going on in current events right now? Does anybody watch it? I can't read. So.
Yeah, you just don't like being wrong.
Damn it!
events.
I drink that water every day too.
Current events for what?
I don't know, just life. What? You guys know anything that's going on right now? Because I sure as fuck don't.
What's her name? Nancy Pelosi.
The
Is that-
governor?
I think so. She went to fucking China or something, or like Russia.
Or you're talking about the WNBA player that got arrested?
No. Brittany Garner. That shit's fucked up.
Yeah,
first
that
of all.
is.
I think some was talking about Nancy Pelosi. It might have been somebody else, but some politician or whatever went to fucking Russia or China or some shit. I hate politics, so I stay out of that shit. But
Not today.
yeah, I guess something happened and everybody's pissed off about it. I don't know enough about it,
think
so
people
shouldn't
have
even
been
brought
pissed
it
at
up.
Yeah, bro. I watch YouTube and anime and porn. That is it.
Dude, it's amazing how much better your life feels when you don't watch the news.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. It was like Rob Schneider or some shit. But he was like, if you just turn the TV off and go outside, you'll see how much your neighbors love each other.
Yeah, like
And I thought that was like, that hit me a little bit harder because it's like, there are troubles, there's bad shit happening in this world, but it's no reason to fucking hate the person right next to you.
Yeah.
Which seems like more and more is what's happening in our world.
Yeah, it's all set up to
Division.
divide us and shit like that, to trigger people to be pissed off about something.
Trigger warnings. How about that? The fact
Yeah.
that there's trigger warnings in our world now.
Yeah.
Sensitive.
School shooters.
I'm sensitive as it gets, bro.
Really?
I'm probably the most sensitive man you'll ever meet.
Really?
Yeah, guaranteed.
Why? Why do you think that is?
Hmm.
We're on the Maury show now, so.
I care about how other people feel more than I care about how I feel. So like if I'm in a room, say right now, you know, in a certain situation, I'm going to make sure you guys feel comfortable, and I'll sacrifice my comfortability just to make sure you guys feel good. I don't know why. Maybe the way partially I was raised or something. And then maybe certain experiences in my life that, you know, I would rather me feel uncomfortable because I know that like I can handle it. And I don't like other people feeling uncomfortable. I want everybody to feel good, you know?
Absolutely.
I think that's the biggest part of it.
I used to be that way too.
Really?
A long time ago. To an extent. Especially with my family. I still kind of am like that with my family. Like family members. But like with like just your fucking average Joe down the street, yeah, if I don't know you, then I don't care about you. That's where I've gotten to, like in my life. Like I have to like actually care about the person and like care about the person like at all.
You gotta at least know and have created some sort of bond with them.
And if I don't, then I'm not gonna sacrifice my happiness over for somebody else. Never again.
Yeah.
I did that
feel
before
that.
and it didn't end up well for me. So I was just like, that wasn't it. That didn't feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like I try not to make people feel uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, realizing that all the decisions that I make in my life are for me, and nothing I'm doing is to go strictly against somebody else. There's no intention in my blood to make somebody else feel uncomfortable. So if somebody else feels uncomfortable from the choices that I'm making or the actions that I'm doing, that's on them. Like that's an issue or an insecurity
issue
that they need to work out. And like, in my opinion, I shouldn't have to like tend and step around, because what if that holds you back in life?
Right. I just thought maybe it's possible that it's a slight control thing, wanting to control the comfortability of the room, which I have no control over.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, I'm empathetic, so
I feel that.
I don't have that.
That's the thing too. We had a conversation about this.
Yeah.
We were all in the studio one day. Terrence was with us, and we were talking about just like feeling for other people and stuff like that. And we had the topic of like, if someone comes into a room and says like one of their close people like passed away, like what are you gonna feel? My first instinct is like, I'm gonna feel bad for that person. I'm gonna be sad that that other person is gone. But there was people in the room that were like, nah, like I'm, you know, and there's nothing wrong with either side.
I was one of those people.
It's just
like I feel bad
everybody's
for you.
different.
Like I know how it feels, but that's the extent of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna cry for you or with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't
I'll,
let
like-
your emotions go down.
Yeah.
I get it.
My thing, I'm gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Like,
That's how Maya is too.
I'm gonna get you through this. Yeah.
Maya's the most sensitive girl I know too.
Yeah.
I had a conversation. I've had this conversation with like a lot of people. I probably had it with you, but like the the stigma around the word selfish. It's just like, I probably had it with you too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've had this conversation with so many people. It's just like, it's so wild to me. But like,
It's a good one.
yeah, it's just like, why is like, whenever people call you selfish, it's like, they say it in like a bad way. Like, oh my God, you're so selfish. Like, okay. So what? And it's like, what is wrong with wanting the best for myself?
It's because it's not about them.
Yeah. It's like, what is wrong with me wanting the best for myself? Yes. If that's what selfish means, I'll be selfish until I fucking die because I want
Right.
the best for myself.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You should never let anything in this world hold you back if it doesn't truly regard you.
Yeah.
Like, don't go out of your way to fucking make somebody else lose just so you can win.
Right.
But you should always be trying to win. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's how you're going to live your best life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry if what I did offended you or made you upset or whatever, but
I saw it.
like I didn't think of you whenever I made that choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just saw it as like a better opportunity for yourself.
Yeah. And it's only gotten me further in life
Yeah.
making choices like that.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I'm working on right now too, is trying to become like more selfish and take care of myself. Because for
Yeah.
a while, like I said, I was on that path of just making sure everybody else is comfortable. I'm trying to cater to everybody else. And mainly just because my biggest thing in life is like music and helping people. So like those are my two favorite things. And now I'm to the point where I'm like, I gotta help myself. You know?
Yeah.
So
See, it's just like in the moment, whenever you're kind of sacrificing your own self for somebody else's like well-being or whatever, like in the moment, it's like, wow, that feels good.
Yeah.
But like in the long run, like
over time,
maybe not tomorrow, next week, next month, but like over time, like
takes
it's
a
gonna
toll.
start to take a toll on you. It's gonna hit you out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit you
Yeah.
10 times harder than
It's going to run your
Than you
energy
expect.
bar down
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
for no reason. And what really, really sucks about it is most of the other people that we try to spend time helping, they aren't going to get help just by you trying. 'Cause
Right.
They have
They
to
gotta
help
want it.
themselves.
Right.
They gotta want it for
That's
themselves.
the
Yeah.
biggest thing that I had to learn recently too. You can't try to control any situation, or you can't try to change people at all. And like, man, it's so crazy too, because I like to help, right? So like, I'm trying to take care of situations and
Yeah.
try to help people.
Yeah, you got a little bit of yourself in everything.
Yeah, but like, there's a point where you got to learn that like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it
him
drink.
Yeah.
And that's like the realest shit.
Yeah.
Like, I've had a lot of people in my life go down a destructive path, and there's been so many times where like me or my family in general has tried to take in somebody and help them fix their issues and shit like that. 9 times out of 10 they leave and they do the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Like you
it's
said, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
yeah,
And think about how tired you're going to make yourself trying to lead that horse to the
Yeah.
water.
it's exhausting,
Yeah.
but it's all love, baby.
And it's nothing personal.
Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk to the water and I'm going to drink myself.
Yeah,
Not doing that
I'm
shit
gonna
no
leave
more.
myself to
Yeah.
that fucking water. I'm gonna swim in it.
Never again.
I'll have a tall glass of Terrence, please.
Be selfish, Terrence. Be selfish.
He wants the 32 ounce. The 32 ounce, the mug.
A pitcher.
Ooh,
pint.
Stop.
I want a pint of you,
You
mate.
can't even finish a
Give me a
picture.
pint of your lager.
Man, I can't come that much.
You got something on tap, eh?
Hell yeah. No, that's dope though. You so you dropped your album.
Yep.
How's it feel? Like overall, how do you feel?
It feels good now that I've dropped something that isn't fully rap. I feel like I've hit a new creative space of like, I'm not in a box anymore.
Yeah.
Can't box me in.
Go ahead and say it,
Yeah.
Kyle. Go ahead and say it.
Let him hear it.
Dichotomy.
No, that wasn't it.
What does it mean?
No.
Poke the box.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking
Yeah.
about in the Seth Godin book. We talked about it on
Poke the box.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
We
the
talk about it
episode
often.
that's it's gonna be out before this. It's the episode before this, but yeah, just talking about poking the box. And you want me to talk about it?
Let's go. I want to hear it.
All right, so it's a book by Seth Godin. It's called
Okay.
Poke the Box. He's got tons of books all about being creative, building a brand, marketing, all kinds of shit. One of my favorite books by him is called Poke the Box, and the whole idea of it is you don't want to go outside the box. The box itself is understanding and comprehension of society. And as soon as you start trying to think outside the box, that's you doing something that's so creative, so far away from the understanding of the people within the box that they're not relating to it. They don't understand it. Why would they join that?
Damn.
Yeah.
You want to get as close to the edge of the box,
Yeah.
get as far into your true ideas and imagination
Yep.
without getting outside of that perspective that isn't relatable anymore.
You got to
And
resonate.
You dance with that line. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that overall is the best way to build anything in society, especially
Yeah.
as a creative.
That's deep.
I'm telling you, Seth Godin.
My gears are turning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seth Godin's Poke the Box, Tribes, Indisposable, I think is the other one. And then he's got one that's just fucking crazy. It's called The Purple Cow.
Purple
And it's
cow.
like
I like that.
selling that thing that's different but
Yeah.
unique, and people want it because of its value.
Yeah. That's solid. My
Yeah.
whole life I was like, I'm outside the box, man. Like,
Yeah.
can't put me in a box.
I mean, you've always heard think outside the box.
Yeah.
And he was
But
like,
that puts a whole new perspective on things.
Yeah.
Like, that's like reasonably being outside of the box.
yeah,
Yeah, I fuck with that
absolutely. Yeah.
for sure.
You know, no, Bobby has the book right now, I'm pretty sure. Because I gave Kareem the Tribes one
Mhm.
to read. And I'm running out of books right now because I give my books to so many other people.
Have you read The Four Agreements?
And the Fifth
Solid.
Agreement. Fucking love.
The Alchemist?
The Alchemist, I've listened to that one like 3 times.
Rich Dad Poor Dad?
We have that book. I've read half of it. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Daniel Carnegie.
Nice.
Fire book. Yeah. No, I've got a lot of good books. What's the
Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah,
Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one too.
Solid.
I'm not a reader, so I'm just like
Yeah.
listening.
He doesn't know how to read.
Dude,
That's
I was
racist.
never a reader.
You got another one.
That's racist.
Yeah, dude.
I can't insult this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might just need this the rest of the show.
Look how small my hand is compared to his. Let's see.
You know what that means?
Line him up, man. Come on now.
Oh, I fucking am not that flexible. God damn.
Go over the mic, bro. Wow. That's beautiful.
You just made me do that on live television.
We're going to take a cut.
Hey,
We'll be
what's
right
your-
back.
Clip it.
What-
Clip it.
What's your favorite song off of the album?
I said last time it was one, but now it's different. I got this song called Weightless.
Damn. We're flying by the time right now.
I'll give a breather on that.
Yeah. No, just whenever it comes back, just start over.
I'm going to hit this motherfucker right quick, though.
Yeah.
Bro, I could do this all night. For real. I feel like this is what I needed, too.
We can go deeper.
Let's do it, bro.
All right, so favorite song.
My favorite song right now is called Weightless. There's just something special about it. It was the first time I actually made a song in front of my brother too. That I actually recorded my vocals in front of my brother, so it was kind of like an intimate situation. We made it the day you and Adonis were there.
Yeah.
Played some guitar on it. Very light with the drums. I just love how it's not perfect, but it has so much feeling to it. And I think that's why it's so special to me, is because I made it with my brother. And yeah, I love it right now.
Was that in the last episode?
Yes. So we created it in the studio. It was
Mhm.
towards the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And yeah, Terrence was there, Adonis was there. And then you see my brother on the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and that fucking episode was dope as shit.
Thank you.
Best one.
I'm
so
not
far.
even biased right now because I'm in it or anything.
Yeah.
I like the length of it. I like the story that it told. All those
Yeah.
things.
I made all the first episodes kind of short because I was like, I think I told you this too just the other day. Or maybe somebody else. I made all the episodes short at the beginning because it leaves you. No, I told George, Elu, or however you say that. I was telling him, I made the episode so short because the attention span of people today is very snappy.
Yeah.
And also, like, if they are short, you'll watch 2 minutes, right? And then you'll get to the end and go, oh, what's next?
Yeah.
So
Like what's yeah.
attraction thrives on curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a firm believer in that as well. But and then I had people like, yo, you need to start making the episodes a little bit longer. And then Terrence coughed up some more footage. And then
Got it for days, baby.
we had those last few runs, like where we were taking the
Yeah.
photo shoot for the album cover and stuff.
I just think that even like it was 10 minutes or whatever, but it told more of a story
Than all the
than
rest of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of the rest of them combined, and that's what also engages people.
There's a
I mean,
timeline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And like that, I sat down and watched that whole thing, and I was still like, "What's next? What's
Yeah.
after this? You
Yeah.
know, what is after that? What's the next one?"
That's it. Right now, probably tour. Let's say
Yeah.
tour would be the next
Tour
step because
footage.
that's the next footage that we got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna wait to see what Terrence makes out of that shit, and I'm not gonna.
something so far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna steal too much of what you put into it.
Yeah.
So
You probably. I'm probably putting all the juicy bits that you're gonna want.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I know that too. And even if that's how it goes, we could do a recap of everything.
Yeah.
Quick recap, 5 minutes in episode 11 or
Yeah.
whatever. But my main goal with that is, I just want to document everything.
you have
Forever.
to nowadays.
Yeah, and just release them all before albums, so to the point where people understand, like, oh, he's dropping an episode, that means within 10 episodes there's gonna be an album.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of get that concept to where I don't even have to
It's
say
gonna be
nothing.
hard now. I mean, it's gonna be hard. We don't live in the same place, obviously, so it's gonna be hard to like get all that stuff documented.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it yourself, you think, or you're gonna set up your phone whenever you're in the studio sometime, or
I was thinking about it. I might get a camera and just set it up in kind of
Get a-
like vlog situation.
Get a GoPro. Like,
Yeah. Ooh, that would be dope too, to even like get myself.
Yeah. Most
Like,
of those
yeah.
GoPros come with a tripod already.
yeah,
You can set it up. You can get
Oh,
different
I was thinking
angles.
about putting the motherfucker on my
Yeah.
head, like pressing the
Yeah.
beat pad.
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
do
I
that.
mean, you can do that as
Yeah.
well.
the quality
Like,
of GoPros nowadays is wild.
ridiculous.
It's
Get
crazy.
one of them 360 ones or whatever. Fucking make it interesting as shit.
Where they hold the fucking shit in their mouth and it looks
bro.
goofy
Yeah.
as fuck.
You guys seen that guy that does
Yeah.
like the trains or whatever?
Yeah.
Mhm. I
I
missed that
saw it,
one.
dude.
He's just like, oh, it's a chain. He knows the exact model. He's like runs up. And he's just like, and the fucking thing's right here. And he's just like,
I love
oh, it's a train. It's, yeah,
it.
it's amazing.
That's gonna pop up on my TikTok now that you said it.
I sure hope so. It'll
FBI
make you
agent is
fucking-
working, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd-
AI crazy, dog.
I'm pretty sure they planted chips inside everybody at some point because I'd be thinking
here.
shit. No, I will think something. Never spoken about
Yeah.
it before. How the fuck is my phone knowing that?
Mhm.
It's not.
That
not
oh,
coincidence.
I got that Bluetooth
This one,
chips.
not
this one,
coincidence.
this one can go deep. You know what I'm
We
saying?
can-
I
talk
no, I have a question.
What?
I want to talk about how tour was for you.
Oh
How
yeah.
was your overall experience with tour? 100% honesty.
Let's get in deep.
Yeah, like how was
Oh man. Okay, so I went into it with expectations. That's where I fucked up. I had a great time. People were great. But I got a little sick and some shows got canceled. And I let my moods get the best of me some days. And
Most
Terrence
days.
bullied me for it.
Most days. I told you.
Bullied him.
Man,
Yeah.
I was going through some shit heavy too, so.
Yeah, but my thing
Right.
was like, we may never get this chance again. So it's like, push through it and let's make the most of it. And like,
Yeah.
let's make it something to remember.
Yeah, I almost didn't play the last show because I was like
Like just
my body
deterred?
felt like it was deteriorating, and I'm like, man.
hey,
And he's sitting there like, oh, you fucking pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think of it.
But that's what I needed,
realistically.
though. I needed to hear that shit because then I'm like, all right, like, watch me do this.
Yeah. Like,
Man, like,
I said, like my mentality was like, we're on tour.
I wasn't appreciating the moment that I was in
Yeah.
at all.
And I was like, I'm never present, but I was present
Mhm.
every single day whenever we were gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got to make sure that you're paying attention to the bad shit. Like, because when it feels like you're hitting a wall, that's the wall of challenge to
So
see
you gotta
if you're
push.
ready for that next
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How can you turn this around
Mhm.
to be something else?
And that's what I'm saying, too. If we would have hit the 10 dates like I first
Mm-hmm.
thought about, maybe I would have pushed through after Saturday and
Yeah.
felt rejuvenated or whatever. But, man, I was in a bad mental place. I
it taught you that.
was going
More
through a
than
lot of
anything.
shit. Yeah.
Like, we had a guy named Vaughn on one of our episodes, and he was talking about like sometimes you don't want to blow up too fast because you might not be ready for it. Like you haven't gotten all your shit in order.
Yeah.
The universe is gonna fucking check you and show you like, hey,
Yeah.
here you go. Here's what you fucking
like,
asked
this is
for,
what
and
you
you
wanted.
can't handle it.
That's exactly what happened and went through my head, too. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I have dreamed of this since I was fucking 12 years old.
yeah.
And like, but like I had expectations going into it. And like I said, that's where I fucked up. Like when I was 12, I was like, man, the party, the girls, the money, like this and that and the third. And
It's a lot.
man, just playing the shows and the traveling can like run
Drain
your
you.
body down
It can
so
drain you.
fucking fast, bro.
I
And
feel
like,
you.
And I've had people hit me up too. And they were like, yo, like, how was it? This and that. And I'm like, I'm going to be straight up. Like, this is not what I imagined.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Well,
It's
what
just
did, what made you feel those expectations of what you thought it was supposed to be like?
And when did you feel like they weren't met?
Man, I expected these, like, huge venues packed out.
Yeah.
And, like, and Dizzy Wright, too. That's been, like, one of my inspirations since I was young, too.
Oh fuck yeah, same.
So, like, to be with him at the shows and shit was, like, that was one of the coolest things, was just getting to meet him and take a shot with him, whatever. I was able to gift him a t-shirt and shit. But I would say the second night, I was like, wow.
In Houston?
Yeah.
That's when you felt like they weren't met, like your expectations?
Yeah. And, well, Austin, the first night I got on stage, and there's something about being on stage, too, that, like, I hit, like, 4 seconds on stage, and then, boom, I turn into, like, a puppet, and it's almost like I'm not really playing the show. It's like the higher power is
Transcendence
just
of some
Yeah.
sorts.
doing me, you know what I'm saying? And the second night I got on stage, and I was more, like, in my head because there was less people than the first night.
Yeah.
There's maybe 10 people.
Terrible. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And that, I think that was a big part of it too, is
Yeah.
I expected it to just be completely packed out.
Yeah.
And I was so conscious and aware during the set that it kind of freaked me out because, like I said, I usually hit that puppet mode and I'm just like doing
You
whatever.
didn't hit that this time.
Nah, and I was like reality was hitting me in the face as I'm performing. Like, there's like barely any, but there's like 3 people that were really fucking with it.
Yeah.
And like after the
Like you
fact,
said, it's gonna
I'm like,
resonate with those people more.
yeah.
So it's
And like there was that kid that posted like
yeah,
ill artist, whatever.
the picture with you. Yeah.
Yeah, and that made everything from that night like disappear.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like he really cared that much to make a post and like
Yeah.
you know, talk good on me.
It's the reassurance.
Yeah, that felt great.
Did you feel like it was worth it?
Oh yeah, for sure. If I wouldn't have done this, I think easily every day for the rest of my life I would have regretted not doing it.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't what I expected, I'm so grateful that I did it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Good.
Yeah.
How would you go about it differently next time?
I would have a DJ and a driver so me and Terrence aren't completely exhausted the whole
Yeah, dude,
time.
we're running ourselves thin, dude, because there's like you drive, you literally get somewhere, go perform, go back, sleep, wake up, drive, get there, check into wherever you're sleeping, go to the
Mhm.
venue, perform, and then it's just repeat because you're just
It's like you expect it. Like I said, man, I expected the whole time like parties, girls, all
Yeah.
this shit. When I was young, I thought about all that. Bro, it's driving,
yeah,
it's touching the stage, it's connecting with people, sleeping, driving,
Back at
repeat,
it.
repeat.
yeah,
It's like you don't have time to like sit there and think for yourself, really.
Absolutely not.
yeah. So after the Houston show, that's when we were told that the next 2 shows were canceled. How did you feel after you heard that news? Like, was it just like, yeah, was it disheartening at all?
I was kind of grateful because my body was like completely drained.
Yeah,
So I felt like it was almost a sign that I needed to like relax. Because my mind was also going 100 miles an hour. And I feel like I needed to take a step back and take a breath and like relax. Because even though it was just 2 dates back to back was like,
yeah.
You gotta pack cucumbers, bro. Eat a cucumber a day. You'll feel fucking rejuvenated every
He
single day.
literally eats a cucumber every day.
Did you really?
Dude, I haven't had allergies all summer.
Really?
I do 3 things. I guess technically 4.
Yeah.
Cucumber, work out at least 30 minutes,
Terrence.
hit the sauna, sauna for 20 minutes, and then 3 to 5 minute ice cold shower that you can just like get the fuck over.
I took an ice bath the other day.
Bro, those things are rejuvenating.
Yeah.
They make you feel indestructible.
Yeah.
You like to, if you want my opinion on how to always be on those, and then 15-minute nap every day. That shit right there.
That can shift everything.
Yeah. And it's good with replacing bad habits once you find habits that are good that can replace them.
Yep. That's kind of like what I'm working on now too, is replacing a lot of my bad habits. I've been meditating a lot, listening to affirmations at least twice a day, just to plant those seeds in my head of like, you are enough.
Yeah.
You know, you can do this, shit like that.
Absolutely.
I feel like surrounding yourself with the right people can
That
also play a
too.
big part in that.
That
Oh,
too.
yeah.
It's a big one. And like being fully aware of what you want too. Like you gotta let the universe know what you want.
Yeah, being fully aware and like I said, like after I quit this last job, it was just like I was on a mission. It was like I'm pretty much like trying to like kind of like trim the fat. Like, who am I wasting time on?
Yeah.
So it's like after I cut those people out and then started putting myself around people like Kyle who are like minded and like wanted the same thing or like driven,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've only
Accelerated.
like it's only been progress.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I swear the weeds cut themselves once you get to a certain level of work ethic.
Yeah.
Once you stop fucking around, stop doing all that shit, like certain people aren't going to want to hang out with you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're gonna want to fucking chill or go get fucked up and shit.
I got
And you're
time
just
to
like,
chill.
you know what?
I'm trying to do something.
I got 5 projects right now. I fucking edit these videos. I'm gonna have to edit two
and editing
videos.
videos is fucking draining too.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's
I
like
know that.
I don't have time to fuck around. And Terrence understands that. We don't have to hang out every day. We don't have to talk every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that mentality is
We know the other one is working on something. You're
Yeah.
at work or working on something.
And that's why I fuck with you guys heavy, like, because I feel like you guys are the type of people that you could go 2 months without talking to, hit you up. We're
pick
still
up.
on the same page.
Yeah.
absolutely.
There's a lot of people that you don't hit up, you know, and they text you a
start
week
acting
later and they
different
get
about it.
pissed off.
They're
Yeah.
offended.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah.
Like, why haven't you
How
talked
dare
to me?
you?
Like, it's been X amount of days.
Yeah.
It's been a
What's-
week. Like, so what?
What's so wrong with me? Like, why do you think you're better than me?
Yeah.
So, actually,
I just got shit going on.
I'm not gonna lie. If you're not keeping up, then you're getting out. Like,
Yeah.
you aren't better than me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
It's like, stay up.
I'm excited that I've been going. So my mind has just been on like the documentary that I'm making. And, like, that's all my mind is like
Mhm.
can focus on right now. So it's like I haven't been able to like help do stuff for the podcast, like make the snippets and like make trailers and shit. Like, I'm gonna be doing that stuff, but priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very
And
excited about
it takes
this.
that understanding. Like, I'm not asking you for
Yeah.
any of that. I know what your baby is right now.
Yeah.
And I get that shit. And until then, like, I'm gonna do my best. Clearly, things are gonna fall through the cracks
Yeah.
sometimes. But this is
We're
also
only 2 people.
Part of
Yeah.
it.
We're 2
yeah.
people doing
Yeah.
all of this. Like, all of this, like, that's going
Yeah.
on right now. It's just
We-
me. It's just us 2.
come
And
in
I
here.
do want to say too, like, this is such a great thing that you guys are doing too. Like, and I'm sure everybody else that's been on this feels that way. Like, this feels like therapy also.
Yeah.
So like,
Appreciate
giving
that,
giving
man.
you guys flowers.
Thank
and
you.
I appreciate
Yeah.
you guys having me.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Genuinely.
I didn't mean to cut
Yeah.
you off.
No, genuinely,
no,
like,
no.
thank you. Like, it
Yeah.
is much appreciated.
Yeah. It's
It's like-
nice to see that what we're doing is actually doing something for other people other than ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's like that.
And it's like
alone is-
the text that you get after you have like a guest on is like, it's a great feeling.
Solid.
Yeah, so we're expecting a text after.
Yeah. He laughed. I'm not.
Bro, I feel like you just made me blow a snot bubble. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully they caught that.
I'm gonna need this footage
Clip it.
ASAP.
Oh fuck yeah.
ASAP Rocky.
Oh,
What else
dang.
we got? Let's see.
Whatever you want. We had this place
What-
until damn time has
like-
flown by.
We got like 15 minutes
Yeah.
until we should start cleaning up.
Yeah,
but
time has flown by.
I think
Let's
like,
go. Bring something up.
What's the mindset like in all reality? Like,
Ooh.
what's your strategy to trying to grow as an artist? You know what I mean? Like, what do
I
you
wanna-
think you're
I
supposed
have-
to be doing?
I want to talk to you about this too.
So my goal now is certain things like Tiny Desk. I want to start evolving to stuff like that. I want to get on more podcasts. Growing my fan base into my 1,000 super fans is my like goal right now. And I feel like a part of that is PR, marketing, advertising, being more active on social media, which is hard for me because I hate it.
Same.
I'm definitely not a social media person. If I wasn't making music or doing
Say
something
this.
creative,
Say this
bro,
all the time.
I would not be on social media.
We talked
I
about
would
this when we were
be-
gone.
Yeah, I would be completely off the grid type of motherfucker.
Like if you didn't have stuff that you wanted to like push and promote, and like you didn't have this thing that
yeah,
required social media.
because I'm so like grounded to everything that's not technology.
Yeah,
Like I love nature and I love
but
sitting with myself.
to kind of get back on subject, why don't you think performing is on that list?
Do what?
Why do you think performing is on that list? Like doing like smaller performances, like shows? Like why? Because we've talked about this, so it's like, why don't you think you need to perform at like smaller things anymore?
I mean, my perspective has changed a little bit on that. I think it's crucial. I was like letting my ego get in the way of like, cause man, I've done small shows, you know,
For a long time.
for a long time,
Yeah.
like, and it never really did anything for me. But when I look back at it, like, I know at least one person from each of those shows
Yeah.
has gravitated on to following me or at least consistently listening to something
Yeah.
of mine. I know it's all crucial. I just let my ego get in the way sometimes. My pride.
Okay. Good.
I'm human. It
Yeah.
happens.
So,
I'm excited
so
to hear
you'll be
that.
on a worse show then, or a worse night.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
We'll find a venue for you. We got 2 coming up. One
All right.
in Chicago. That'll be all Chicago artists, but
Okay.
the local ones definitely looking for other people. So
Yeah. Put me on. Let's
we can
go.
figure that out too. 'Cause I think
That makes
would
me
be dope.
happy.
And you
Let's
got to
go.
think
Makes me very happy.
to the whole like one person at least gravitates towards you. Like
Yeah.
that is the mentality to always keep with you in every setting possible,
Yeah.
even social media. Like,
Mhm.
as much as you hate it, the goal is to get just one fan
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Once you do that 1,000 times. Now you got 1,000 fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Or
how I
just-
think about followers too, you got like to have that core like 1,000 super followers. I feel like you at least have to reach your like 5,000 to 10,000 followers.
10,000 more than anything.
Because if you got 10,000 people following you, you have to think half of those people are seeing everything.
Not even.
Not
Not
even
even
half.
a
So
quarter.
like, yeah, I would say 2,000
Yeah.
out of 10,000 of those people are seeing everything. And it's possible you have 1,000 of those people that are interacting and
Yeah.
engaging with those things.
Yeah.
I always try to like for social media. One mo again.
Jesus.
I know we gotta update our cameras, but
You guys should get dummy batteries.
really, it's not even the battery that does it.
Oh, it's the camera.
Oh damn! Have you ever deleted any of the content on that? Can you make sure that one's still rolling? But that camera, my phone don't run out of memory. I got 2 terabytes on it.
Holy shit.
That's creator right there.
Yeah. I don't know how much I got, but I definitely know it's not 2 terabytes.
I got the 10 terabyte external hard drive.
I need that, bro. Terrence, you know how I just got that 5? It's full. I'm fucking serious. Tour, yeah. Because that was a whole, at least 1, almost 2. And I had backed up my other one, and that was 2 terabytes, so maybe 3. It was like, yeah, 2 terabytes of tour, and 2 were backup.
Yeah.
All right. What were we talking about?
But yeah, so as far as like social media and that one person, to me, like I get social media kind of sucks and it's like this big fucking dick swinging contest
Yeah.
to a lot of people. My mentality is this is a fucking game that I get to play and figure out, and winning this game is getting the fan base
Yeah.
that I'm trying to get. And so I get super into it. Like to me, 10% of engagement is that's an A+ in success rate. So like if I get 100 likes on a photo with 1,000 followers, like that's not even that many followers. That's a win.
Mhm.
So
But that's
thinking
the
about
same thing.
that's the same
10,000
game.
to 1,000.
So you
yeah,
think 10,000 followers, 1,000 of them
are
is like, yeah, and most likely you might not even get that, but you
Yeah.
get that 8 to 1,000 range, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
And now, like with you on social media, reels, posting your shit onto reels,
Yeah.
just engaging with your like your fan base that you do have,
Mhm.
and with reels, like they'll spit you out into thousands upon thousands
It'll be
of
on
people.
explore pages, so it's like
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
so you have a chance to actually build
reels are
and
the
like
wave now.
create
that's what
that
I need to start
engagement.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even fucking talking and being vulnerable, like that's what people want to see.
Mhm.
Your favorite movie is one that you felt vulnerable watching in a
Yeah.
sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your favorite song is something that
Resonated with you.
it resonated with you. So
Yeah.
if I were to say anything to you right now, it would be I challenge you to put as many of those songs on your next album or drop as many of those
Just
songs as possible.
Reels and TikToks.
Yeah.
Reels.
Keep it
Maybe like
real.
one a day, but like TikToks, you want to be posting like multiple times a day, which is like draining. But like,
Yeah.
if
It's
you
about the
want
habit.
to like gather like any kind of traction, like I can just say this, but I don't post TikToks multiple times a day. I don't have it in me.
Mm-hmm.
But like Reels and TikToks, on TikTok you got to post multiple times a day if you want to gain like any kind of traction.
Yeah.
The secret is creating a long form type of content, breaking that down into smaller bits, and then you put those on all of the platforms.
Yeah.
That's like this podcast gave us so much more content that we can post now.
Yeah. You could post fucking 30 TikToks out of this whole conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's so finding
So
what's that one or two different things that you can do as an artist that can create long form. The creative process of creating a song, the feelings that you feel whenever you make a song, things like that, like, and just putting yourself in front of a camera and
And
talking about it.
after this documentary, like I'm gonna be posting so many TikToks.
Yeah.
Like a
I could
ridiculous
literally
amount.
take that footage and post little snippets and just throw
Yeah.
music over it.
Yeah.
So there's like no excuse at all.
Another
That's
thing
what I
is
need to do.
another thing about social media is, I said this before, I say it every time, but like, well, social media, like I don't know, I've never had this problem. Like I've never like been the super conscious like about like how many likes and like views and like subscribers and shit I get. I've just never had that, which I'm like so thankful for, because like a lot of people that it is like that's their life, like that's their identity.
Yeah, it matters
yeah.
to
Yeah,
them.
like if they don't get X amount of likes, they'll like delete the picture, and like that shit
Yeah.
is wild to me. But it's like, especially like as
It's
a creator,
because they're so like insecure
Yeah.
because they have to look like a big deal. I've just recently accepted that. Like
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how many people
Fuck
are
it,
liking my shit.
dude,
I thank each person that does, but I don't give a fuck how
Yeah.
many people like my
I
shit.
mean, it's the same with songs and streams. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to just not put a song out or delete it because only 10 people listen to it. Like,
Right.
that's something that people can look back on someday whenever you do blow up.
Mm-hmm.
And now, guess what? You're getting that stream too on top of the song that blew up and everything else
Yep.
in your discography. Like, that's why you leave shit on. You
Yeah.
give people stuff.
And
Yeah.
that's another thing too is a song is an intellectual asset. Like you can create something, right? Say I put one of my songs out in 2018 or whatever. In 2028 or 38, there's $1 million right there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Just from one song.
absolutely.
So like it's the longevity of the game. Like keep your shit because somebody will like it, you know?
there's a market for everything.
Yeah.
It really is.
And same thing to those people on Instagram that like delete their shit because it doesn't get enough likes. Stop being
Said this
insecure.
before, but like
Put that shit out there.
if I paid attention to like the likes and like the comments and the subscribers and shit, I would have given up before I started, or a long time ago. Yeah, I would have
I
given
cared
up.
about it for a really long time.
Yeah,
And I played that game too. I would put something on SoundCloud and get 27 views.
yeah,
And I would be like, I'm trashing this tomorrow if it doesn't have 100.
yeah.
And that's what I would do. But now I'm putting out these episodes, 40 views, maybe something like
Yeah.
that. And I don't give a fuck because I love what I'm watching.
Yeah.
And like somebody that really fucks with me is going to love that. And I don't want to take that away from them.
I don't even look at like my views and shit. Like after I post a video, like that's it.
It's humbling.
Yeah, like
To
after I
look.
post a video, like I just don't look at it. Like it's there, like it's out there now.
You created it
Yeah.
not for the likes and recognition, but because you love creating.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that like I told you with my photography page, and like I was like anonymous and like private, and I
Yeah.
had no followers for a long time. I just enjoyed it.
I remember finding that page and
Yeah.
being like, what?
Yeah,
Like, I loved it so much, bro. Like, man.
Yeah, man, this guy's talking shit on his fucking old work. And I'm looking at it. He's showing me it. And he's like,
Solid.
oh, I'm cringing so hard. And I'm like,
yeah.
bro, I fucking like this. Like, these photos are dope. I like all of this. I even like the layout and the structure.
at least it's a fucking photo. When I
Yeah.
look back at my songs, hearing myself try
Yeah.
to fucking rap, bro, at like 17, I'm like,
endless cringe.
just cut me off.
Oh,
here.
bro. I'm gonna show you some of the
Oh
vlogs
God.
I made.
Oh yeah, I'd love to
They
see
are-
it.
They are like, I mean, it's cringe vlogs. Like that's
Yeah.
what I was going for. Was that
Yeah.
like this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And now I think I only have like one available to the public
Yeah.
that they can see, but all the other ones they're still there. I'm just gonna wait and release them later so people can be like,
They'll be
this,
like, what
this
the
is
fuck?
the same fucking person.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't changed or anything. Like I'm
Yeah.
still absolutely
At the
dumb as
core.
fuck. But
I could agree with that.
I would agree with that.
R. Shut up, bitch.
I gotta tell you, man, Terrence is a bully.
Not a bully.
You like my pants?
Your feet stink.
Do they?
No.
You want to sniff?
A little.
I'm not going closer, but I don't smell anything. So.
I don't think they smell bad. They smell like fucking pheromones to me, baby. But you think we should wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right, like
Wrap it
condom,
up.
we're gonna wrap it up.
Ghost in Paradise.
Yeah, new album, it's out.
Yeah. Hey. This camera. This camera. This camera.
What do you gotta
wanna-
say?
What do you gotta say to
Go.
people?
Listen
Don't look at that one. That one's not facing you.
to my album.
Anything else you have going on? Other than your album and
Being on. The
I'm
next
starting
worst
another
night.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a vault of like 10 that I'm gonna look through and start.
you gonna drop any like little packs, like little 3-packs again?
Yeah, I got this song with Dizzy Wright that I'm gonna drop sometime after the album. I'm not sure when yet. But keep an eye open for that. Go listen to Paradise. Yeah.
Bro, one more thing though.
Let's go.
All right, you were with Dizzy Wright. Did you pick up any game from him at all?
If the crowd's 30 or 30,000, you gotta rock like it's 30,000.
Bet 30 or
Nice.
30,000. Rock with it regardless.
I have something I want to say too.
Say
Sorry, it's too late.
Bite your tongue,
No.
I do
bitch.
want you guys to know. I upload these to the streaming platforms, and I'm not cutting any of this. So this is bitches just rolling. So every time I get up and I go fix the camera, that's gonna be in there.
That's cool.
What? I'm editing this one.
Raw.
No, I mean like the audio.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't understand what you're saying.
He's keeping that shit. No cuts.
Like the pauses, like whenever I get up and like go
Leave it.
fix the cameras,
Yeah.
I'm staying in there. Close it out. I'm gonna cut this part though.
The audio?
Yeah.
just close it.
Hey, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Actually, can we put the hats on? It is somewhat of a celebration. Here's the black one for you. We
It's
do this every
racist.
time.
That's racist.
We have a thing.
Put that shit on, man.
I had to put it on my head.
Put the thing on your fucking head.
It is.
It's on a head.
Didn't even fit.
Hey, thank you guys for joining us on this
It's so
10th
stupid.
episode
Fuck you,
extravaganza with Jay Rector. He's got the new album. It's already out. Go stream it on all platforms, right?
Yes, every single one.
Every single goddamn fucking platform. Go listen to it right now. Thank you guys. Take care.
I love you.
Peace.